Good morning, students. We already start the discussion of question answer of chapter first, crop production and management. So in previous video we will discuss question 1 to 10. So we will discuss remaining question of this chapter in this video. So let us start from question number 11. So question number 11 is, how can we control weeds? By which method farmer control weeds from the crops? So answer is, so manual weeding. So the weeds are uprooted using hands. When the weeds are in a small in number, so the farmer by using their hands to remove from the crop. So second method, mechanical weeding, the farmer also use some instrument to remove the weeds from the field. It can be done with the help of a trowel, khurpi, a sickle or a harrow. So tilling also help in uprooting weeds. By plowing the field soil, so that method also in the starting for the preparation or at the time of preparation of soil, these some weeds gets uprooted. So tilling also helps in uprooting the weeds. So third option is using chemicals. At present time a number of chemicals synthesized for the prevention of weeds or pest or insect in the crops. So the certain chemicals like 2,4-D, metachlor, these are the chemical are used to kill weeds. So these chemicals those chemicals which are used to kill weeds, that are called weedicides. So these are called weedicides. I think the definition भी साढ़े को एक बन रही है. What are weedicides? So those chemicals which are used to kill weeds, so that are called weeds. Examples 2,4-D and metachlor. So in these ways we can control weeds from the crops. So next method, question number 12, write the precaution taken during spraying weedicide. So what type of precaution taken by a person who spraying weedicide, pesticide or insecticide on the crops to the prevention of weeds, pest or insects? So the following precaution taken by that person, he should properly cover his body, especially the sensitive part of the body, eyes, mouth and nose. So they properly cover his body from any harm. Second precaution is he should properly clean his body after spraying. Spray करने के बाद properly अपनी body ਨੂੰ clean कर लेवे, take bath. So next is, how is proper irrigation of crops important? Why particular time to time we give water to the crops? So why it is important? So answer is, the time and frequency of irrigation depends upon the type of crop, soil and season. So time and frequency of irrigation depends upon these three major factors: what type of crop we grow in a particular field and what type of soil in which we grow a particular crop and in which season. So in case of rabi crops, they need very less amount of water, but in case of kharif crops they require a maximum amount of water. So that's why we give paddy is required standing water and wheat would be damaged by excess irrigation. So paddy है जड़ी उधर ही साढ़े को day by day water provide करना पैंदा, wheat से ही साढ़े को after 15 और 13 day time lag बाद साढ़े को 30 days time lag तो बाद साढ़े को water provide कर दिया. So what type of crops the farmer grow at particular season in a particular soil? Because the second factor is soil, because at different places at a different type of soil is present in a land. So that's why the absorbing capacity of water by the soil, so that on that in this factor also irrigation of crops depend on these factors. So what type of soil, if water absorb more water, so that's why we give water at the after particular time. So if water have less absorbing capacity, we give time to time water to that type of soil. So next question is, so why the depth at which seeds are planted is important? कि जड़ी डूंघाई है seeds दी important क्यों है? So if the seed is planted too deep, then it will not get enough sunlight to germinate, because they don't get a necessary condition to germinate, for example sunlight, and not properly breathe easily. So also don't get warmth properly. So they don't get a necessary condition to germinate. So if the seed is planted too shallow, then it will not get enough soil to support germination. ਤੇ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ 1 or 2 centimeter ਦੀ ਡੈਪਥ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰਲੀ soil ਨਹੀਂ ਅਵੇਲੇਬਲ ਹੋਗੀ for the support to germination or to get penetrate deeply their roots. So the depth of for sowing seed also depends upon the size of the seed. So the major factor is size of seed also play important role for sowing seed at a particular depth. So for various different crops, seeds have a different depth to planted into the soil. So that's why these are the factors which seeds are planted is depth at which seeds are planted is important. So जे deeply किया तो properly sunlight available नहीं होगी, जे upper layer ते रखा तो properly साढ़े को soil नहीं मिलेगी to support germination, and for different sizes of seeds require different types of depth for planted. So next question is, why is it advisable to wash fruits and vegetables before using them? क्यों ਅਸੀਂ fruits ਤੇ vegetables ਨੂੰ wash ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ? So they may contain many pesticides used during the crop production practice so on them along with germs and dust, because during the crop production the farmer use a number of pesticide, insecticide or weedicides on the vegetables or fruit plants. So that's why they are present on the surface of the vegetable or fruits. So that's why it is advised to wash them before using. So sometimes the germ or dust particle or sometimes insect or pest present on the vegetables or fruits. So that's why it is advisable to wash vegetables and fruits before using them. Last question, write advantage of drip irrigation. It is a best method to give water to them, irrigation for the crops. So first point is water conservation. So this system is a better management of water. We save a lot of water by this method. So the drip will slowly penetrate in the soil, saving water. So holi holi drop by drop ਸਾਡੇ को drip by drip water provide ਹੁੰਦਾ है. So that's why we save a lot of water by this method. So second point, target area. So it can be focused exactly where they need to. जो जिथे requirement होंगी है उत्थे साडे को properly water provide करना है. Less diseases, fungal disease are less likely to grow in the soil. So ये जी disease है जे ਅਸੀਂ खुला पानी छੱਡ दईए ਤਾਂ fungal disease साडे को काफ़ी ज़्यादा amount ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ cause ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, but ਇਸ method ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੱਟ ਸਾਡੇ को chances ਨੇ fungal disease ਦੇ. So that is not saturated. So fourth main point, reduce erosion. It protects the soil erosion. मतलब जे ਅਸੀਂ खुला पानी ਛੱਡਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ soil ਉਹ water ਦੇ ਨਾਲ flow ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ, but in this case ਇਹ attack ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ particular target, particular plant, particular area. So that's why soil cannot be flow with the water, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ drop by drop ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ water ਜਿਹੜਾ soil ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ absorb ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ soil easily ਉਹਨੂੰ absorb ਵੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ. So these are the questions of first chapter. So learn these questions. If you have any doubt in this question, you can freely ask to me through by call me or through message. Thank you.